Any small action in the NBA seems to lead to huge consequences in the future. In this video, I'm going to outline a theory as to how the Lakers president of basketball operations, Magic Johnson, has unintentionally given the Oklahoma City Thunder a new lease of life that puts them near the top of the Western Conference for the foreseeable future. Back in June, the Lakers picked Lonzo Ball with the second overall pick in one of the most heavily anticipated drafts in years, largely because of the hype surrounding Ball and his family. While Magic is not the Lakers GM, I think it's fair to assume that decisions like this ultimately fall at his feet given his clout within the organization. Therefore, the decision to draft Ball was Magic's. We know that Ball is an incredible pass-first playmaker who averaged 7.6 assists per game during his 1 year at UCLA. In the little action we've seen of Ball in the Summer League and the preseason, it looks like he'll continue to dish out assists at a high rate. Unfortunately, Ball's offensive scoring and efficiency has regressed in comparison to his college play, especially his three-point shooting, which was heavily scrutinized because of his unorthodox shooting form. Now, I'm going to introduce the other main player in this discussion. That would be Russell Westbrook. Rewinding to earlier in the summer, Thunder fans were sweating it out over the fact that Westbrook had not signed the Thunder's huge contract extension offer. The Thunder had already lost Kevin Durant in the previous free agency, and Westbrook had finished a successful but frustrating season as the lone star player for the Thunder, earning league MVP honors while averaging a triple-double, but also losing in the first round of the playoffs to the Rockets in a gentleman's sweep. Westbrook had 1 year left in his contract, and many expected him to play out his final year in OKC before opting out and entering unrestricted free agency. And what was the expected destination for Westbrook? The purple and gold of the LA Lakers. Westbrook is a native of Long Beach, LA, who attended high school there and played his college years at UCLA like Lonzo Ball. The script appeared to have been written by this point, and people were envisioning Westbrook dominating the LA market for the remainder of his career. In fact, the decision for Westbrook would have been easy in my opinion. He was choosing between a large supermax contract to stay with the Thunder, its average roster, and its tiny market, or a slightly smaller contract to go to his hometown LA, where he would have made up the difference in contract money due to the huge LA market and the fame that comes with being a successful player there. Had Westbrook left the Thunder, the franchise would have been in ruins. Their two foundational players would have left them by choice, indicating that they were not a favored destination for future free agents. The Thunder would have undoubtedly descended into NBA obscurity as a fringe lottery team in the stacked Western Conference. It was a depressing time for Thunder fans, I'm sure. However, I think things changed for Westbrook and the Thunder when Magic and the Lakers decided to take Lonzo Ball in the draft in June, essentially making Westbrook's decision for him. I don't see Ball and Westbrook as a harmonious pair on the court. Both need the ball in their hands to be effective, as both are below average spot-up shooters. Ball may be heavily focused on assists and Westbrook on driving and scoring, but the method of their games both require a lot of ball handling as the primary dribbler on the team, and as the point guard leader. I think that Westbrook saw this too, and started to question the validity of a move to LA. Shortly after the draft, OKC made the trade for Paul George that many people questioned because of a similar problem to the Westbrook issue. George only had 1 year left of his contract, is an LA native, played high school and college ball near LA, and was heavily rumored to want to sign with the Lakers during his upcoming free agency. The Lakers even managed to accrue a $500,000 fine by tampering with George in their attempts to recruit him. Why then would the Thunder trade for a player who is just going to leave after 1 year, along with your other main superstar in Westbrook? Perhaps the Thunder also saw the Lakers drafting Ball as an indirect rejection of Westbrook, and went to work building a championship contender, assuming then that Westbrook would sign long-term. They went after Carmelo Anthony to solidify their new Big Three. I'll ask you this question. Do you think that Melo would have agreed to waive his no-trade clause to commit to the Thunder, only for Westbrook and George to both leave after 1 year? In my opinion, that's unfeasible. I think that Westbrook planned on signing with the Thunder long-term after the Lakers drafted Ball, and he was therefore able to convince Carmelo to join him in OKC for the future and for the chance to compete for a title. And sure enough, Westbrook finalized the deal with OKC earlier last week, making him the highest paid NBA player at $205 million over the next 5 years. In doing so, he confirmed the message that he must have used to recruit George and Anthony. He's in it for the long haul. The question now remains, will Paul George still decide to leave for LA after the coming season, as he seemed to want to do that at the start of the summer? Or will he team up with Westbrook and Anthony long-term in Oklahoma City? I think the answer to those questions will not be finalized until we find out how far this Thunder team can go. However, George recently said that Westbrook's contract extension makes his free agency decision, and I quote, easier. Who knows what that means and if George's position will change over the coming year? I'm interested to hear your thoughts on this situation. How far will the Thunder go next year? Will Anthony and George stay in Oklahoma, or will they leave at the end of the year? Let me know in the comments below. And give this video a like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. Thanks for watching.